Are you ready to be an entrepreneur? So I just wanted to kind of share the kind of day I've had with you today, because Alhamdulillah I spent probably around 15 years or 10 years, something like that, working in a proper formal office environment where I was working for a company and stuff like that. And Alhamdulillah, today my life is very, very different. I'm working for myself and my own business and with some partners and stuff. And I kind of wanted to share a little bit about like what a day is like, a day in the life of, right? Because what's kind of happened today is I had a call with the team internally. We talked a little bit about the kind of things that we've decided by being away at a strategic retreat. The partners, we kind of met up and we spent some time together. We came up with some big decisions. We discussed the decisions, communicated it with the team, and then I kind of had a call with a client, talked about a new program that we're doing. If you want more information on that, you can go to muslimceo.com. But I talked about the kind of program that we're doing, kind of things that we've dealt with them in the past. And then after that, I spent some time preparing for an interview that I was going to do tonight. So after the interview preparation, then I had another call about Muslim Mastery, which is another project that I run, kind of concepting ideas for a new program, a new show that we're going to be doing on there for the benefit of the people in regards to Quran and stuff. And then after that, I went and tried to do the school run and stuff, took the kids out. But while I was there, I got a call from a client who said, look, we're in real crisis. We need your help. We need your advice on a crisis that was hitting us. It's like a public crisis. So jumped on a call for about half an hour, 45 minutes, just giving them advice on how to manage a crisis situation and things like that. And then, after that, I came back to the office, got ready for the interview, and then did the interview for about an hour and a half. And then kind of went live on Facebook for Muslim Mastery, did a bit of that. And then after that, I went back on to a coaching call. I have a coaching client that I'm working with, and so I had a coaching call booked with him, so that lasted about an hour. And then I just prayed Maghrib, and it's like gone 10 o'clock, Alhamdulillah. Beautiful summer here in the UK, so you can't tell it's 10 p.m, but it is. And now the day's kind of coming to a close slowly. So I just wanted to share that with you, because I want you to understand a lot of the time I speak to brothers and sisters, and I believe Muslims are amazing. They're so amazing. So many brothers and sisters I speak to, they've got great ideas. They want to do something amazing in their life. And they want to go out there and be entrepreneurs. They want to go out there and do social projects and stuff like that. And the only thing I want to say is that we just need to realize that to build something great, it takes time and it takes effort. And really, it's about having that long-term picture. Today I was interviewing Chris, who is the founder of a company called Launch Good, a really amazing project. I'm sure you guys have heard of it. And he was just telling me stories about how they started, what they did, how long it took. And one of the biggest things, number one, he kind of identified in terms of like getting through it, is having grit, right? He described it as having grit. Basically just being relentless and just getting it done and just keep going. And I believe that this is really, really important, that when you're trying to build something, when you're trying to do something amazing, when you're trying to get to somewhere where many people haven't been, then you have to put in work that no one else puts in. Now, every day that I live is not like this. Of course it's not. But it's very common for me to be here late, to be working late, same with the rest of the team and everyone else. But the thing that keeps us going in those moments is the vision. And so it's really, really important for you to be clear on the vision, be clear on why you're doing it, be clear on the people that you want to serve. But once you get clear on that, then it's about going to work and doing as much as you can. And the other question I get a lot as well is, well, how do you ensure that happens? Well, one of the main things I would say is that if you are disciplined, then suddenly you'll find that that discipline will lead you to massive action. So for example, what is discipline? I'll give you an example. If you make a decision in your head that from today I will not do X, Y, and Z, and you stay true to that, then after a while the decision is no longer a decision. It's not a choice anymore, because you know you're going to stick to that. So what I would say is that I'm very, very strict when it comes to work appointments, work kind of things that I need to do. I'm very, very strict. It's probably the strictest thing I am in my life. Like in my family life and everything else, I'm a bit more chilled out. But when it comes to work, when I say I'm going to be at a meeting, when I say I'm going to do something, then alhamdulillah, I just get it done. And I think this is what it's about. It's about removing the choice from your mind, removing the fact that it's even an option for you not to do it. And the second you remove that option, then it becomes easy. It's really, really weird from a psychological perspective. It's strange that you could actually do something like that, where you just make a choice, and because you know that you made that choice, after that it becomes easy. So I would advise that you look at yourself, you look at your work, look at the things you need to achieve, look at the way that you're doing it, the way you're making decisions, and really analyze all of that and use it to try and create an environment of high performance, an environment where you're going out there and doing the best you can and the most you can, inshallah. If you haven't already done so, please check out muslimceo.com. Great training there for you. It's going to give you some amazing feedback on the kind of things that you're doing, what you're doing right, what you should be doing. It's very short training, but I think it's packed full of value. Alhamdulillah, it took me weeks to make, but it's there for you now, so please check it out. And if you haven't done so already, please subscribe, and inshallah I'll catch up with you soon. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.